so this is a little clip from Candace saying why she left the MAGA movement. And let me just tell you right here, guys, I know we like joke a lot about Candace and the damage she's doing to MAGA, but this moment she's talking about here, I think is pretty accurate. I think when Trump started that landslide about the Epstein, we're going to release this shit, and Pam Bondi's going on Fox 4 times a day saying it's on my desk, and then they turn tail. And then Trump says the Epstein is a hoax. I think he did more damage with that statement than he will ever have any concept of. I think the H-1B comment he made about no talented Americans is high up there as well. But I think him saying the Epstein thing was a hoax may have been the number one like nail in the coffin, because you ready? I think it hit people in MAGA, even if they didn't acknowledge it. Even if MAGA people heard him say that and they didn't react to it, it like landed on them in a way that just didn't fucking feel right. Okay? Even if they didn't know it hit them, it hit them. Okay, because we all know this is not a hoax. And what's more though, guys, is so much of Trump's get out of jail free, like all of the goodwill that this man has exploited in the last 10 years has been, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. And he kept getting out the Russia hoax, the 2020 election hoax, this hoax, that hoax, that hoax, fake news. But now he took the one thing that like all of them had their heart set on that they know is not a hoax. And he says, yeah, that's a hoax. And now on some level, they know all of his hoax claims are bullshit. They know that his hoax claims are just a way to wriggle out of something. Like he took the one thing that had made him Teflon and he kind of like scorched it himself. And it is fabulous. It is fabulous. Chef's kiss. I agree. It is fucking fabulous. He self-destructed his own shit. And he doesn't even realize it. And you know why he did it, guys? I think he did it. I think he did it because he's rattled. Okay? He's rattled. He has been getting his ass kicked in court. His tariffs don't work. He keeps having to go back on his shit. Nobody believes in him in the administration. Everybody around him is just ass kissing, but they're failing at everything. You know what I'm saying? They're failing at everything, dude. Even their deportations are like low.
Administration seems to have been hiding these emails. They're not good. Okay, they are completely indefensible, but I already told you, I was done with MAGA at the moment he looked us in the face and he said, what files, right? What are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? Pam Bondi said it was a Democrat hoax. No, I think the entire nation has been hoaxed by Republicans and Democrats, and there are pervert elites that sit at the top. That's my suspicion.
See, you know what's so beautiful about this, guys? What I love about this, what I adore about this, is the fact that you see that end tag there that she said. She said Democrats and Republicans are failing us. But here's the thing. She doesn't have a Democrat audience. So when she goes in there and she bashes both sides, it doesn't affect us at all. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like gives her a little deniable plausibility of not just bashing her own side. She's doing the Cenk Uygur thing. But dude, she doesn't have a Democrat audience. None of us, right? Everybody who watches her already hates Democrats anyway. Now she's lumping in their own party with the Democrats. Dude, she is doing such great work. Let's all just take a round of applause for Candy O. All right, she is. Candy, Candy, I love you, baby. I do. I love you, Candy O. You are literally my favorite person right now. But so Candace Owens, though, is doing us a huge solid right now. I'm going to make as many Candace Owens videos as I can, because this shit is getting out there. She's helping destroy MAGA. But look at this. 10 verifiable lies that TPUSA has done since Charlie Kirk was killed. Now, you got to ask yourself, guys, why is Turning Point USA, even though they're using Charlie, they're grifting, they have the empty chair every day. They're like, Charlie said this, Charlie said that. Why are they lying in relation to his murder? Why are they not actively trying to get to the truth of his murder? Why are they elevating a pastor who protects pedophiles? Right? Why is, did Erica Kirk just slide in there all of a sudden and now they're like Benjamin Netanyahu's little outreach program? I mean, we can go on down the line, bro. There's so much, though, that is wrong with this shit. So let's see the 10 verifiable lies that TPUSA has engaged in since Charlie Kirk was killed. Here we go.
So they're allowed to lie. No, that's ridiculous. We will not be following that. Here's our list, and this is by no means definitive, okay? Just getting this together briefly. They told us these lies. The amazing, heroic, magnificent Mikey McCoy had blood all over him. That's a lie, told by Pastor Rob McCoy. Charlie was a committed evangelical who only liked Catholic architecture. That's a lie, told and reinforced by Alex Clark and Andrew Colvett. Lie number 3 is that Charlie's neck stopped a '30-06 bullet because Charlie ate salad, he had strong bones, it was a modern-day Christian miracle. That's a lie. The offender is Andrew Colvett.
Dude, think about that one, guys. Because he ate salad and had strong bones. Okay? Again, though, think about all of this comes down to the religion, guys. It comes down to the religion. They're trying to create some Jesuit martyr, Charlie was Jesus, like, hail faithful. There is whatever machinations are at work in TPUSA, guys. It is about creating a Christian, like an evangelical Christian army of devoted, like, blindly following cult members that will do anything for TPUSA in the name of Jesus. Like, this thing has gotten 100 times more religious and 100 times more like concerned about consent than, in record time with him disappearing.
Another lie. Charlie never blinked in his support for Israel. Offender Josh Hammer, Bibi Netanyahu, insert Zionist here, many Zionist, Christian Zionist influencers as well. That turned out to be a big lie, an unnecessary lie. Lie number 5, the magnificent Mikey McCoy called his dad first. That's a lie. Rob McCoy told that lie. Number 6 is Terrell, the AV guy, was told to remove the cameras by police. That's not true. I have every second of his moves. That offender would be Tyler Boyer. Okay?
Dude, that's crazy.
Okay, he lied. Number 7, Terrell moved the SD cards because people were stealing hats. Question mark, Andrew Colvett, what if you were scared about people stealing? Maybe remove the cameras? Very expensive cameras would be the thing that they would steal. What are they going to do with your SD card? They're going to resell that? Like, that doesn't make sense. Those are pretty cheap,
dude. Right?
Lie number 8, Ben Shapiro and Charlie Kirk never had any bad blood between them. The offender there was Alex Clark. Ben Shapiro was on her show, and I don't know why she tried that little bit of propaganda when she knew that wasn't factually true. 9, Charlie established Doge, and that wasn't unusual. Turning Point financially audits the company every year since its inception. Lie. Doge was entirely different from the apparatus of financially auditing yourself, which is recommended and actually in some states required for a company that size. That's 501c3. And 10, like I said, this is by no means a definitive list. Mikey McCoy was a hero that day. Now, you could say that's subjective, but I feel like that, like, objectively, to be a hero, you can't just make quick phone calls. I don't know. I not include 911 in that list.
Yeah, dude, Mike McCoy's the dude who had the white shirt and the backpack, who the minute Charlie got shot, he just walked down the street and kept walking, bro. Oh, dude, that shit is amazing. She, again, small round of applause for Candy O, because MAGA is fracturing. They are falling apart. They're going down so hard. And Candy O is the chief responsible.